Morning. I'm back. I'm back to have a tidy up because the last few days that we've been working on the van, I've not been here. John's been here and he is messy. He doesn't use a hoover. So I'm going to have a hoover. I'm going to have a little tidy up with all the scraps of wood and other general bits of rubbish that I found lying around. So wish us luck today. We are attempting to look at what we need to finish before we can put the roof up. So let me just spin you around. So as you can see, John has got wires in his hand. They are the cables for the solar panel going up into the roof.
I just replaced them because I bought another set. The set I had earlier weren't long. They weren't long enough to do. I'd have had to have joined them. So instead, I'm just doing a one single run to the panel rather than trying to, connect these and join them together. And just better that way, isn't it?
So while I've been not present, John's done quite a lot of carpeting. It's looking good. He's cut the panel for this side across top of the wheel arch and carpeted that over Christmas. So while I've not been present, as you've already seen, John's done some lovely carpeting. And I've come along today to see the electrical board in place, which looks great. Well, I had a bit of a hoover, bit of a tidy, then the hoover died, so quick end to that one, hey John?
Yeah, you had a hard year last year, that hoover. He's decided to commit suicide. Early January, it's gone.
It's all right, you need something else to do, don't you? So.
Well, I've got to drill these holes now. We could have done with that hoover for catching the swarf. But it doesn't matter, we can brush it out.
What's the plan next?
What's next? Too much in there. I'll get the thing up. The plan next is... what is next? I think drill these buttons here. So we've got the one in here. We need another. We just need these edges on these 2, 3, and then we can think about insulating the roof.
Okay.
I think.
Let's crack on because it's blooming cold. I can't tell you how long I'm going to last today.
It's a long walk home.
Yeah, right. No, you'll be freezing your nuts off on the way.
Haha. Right, come on, let's get on. Stop talking rubbish.
So, roof insulation, measuring, cutting, here we go. Got up the insulation on the ceilings, got some props to help hold it up. Just going to insulate, stuff the stuffy stuff into these beams running across and then tape it up, I think.
Stuffy stuff?
Stuffy stuff, that's the official term for
Do you mean
that stuff?
Insulation?
Yeah.
Just going to stuffy stuff it. You're going to stuffy stuff you in a minute.
Stuffy stuff it. It's looking good. Kind of gone to plan. We've used a little bit of grip fast, and we've used some
fill.
grip fill. Oops, it's like stuffy stuff. Grip fast. Should have called that. It grips fast.
Fast gripping.
And then we have used some spray glue, so we didn't have enough grip fill for the whole lot. So
the board's going to hold it up anyway once the sealing board goes on. But
yeah,
it's just.
I'm just doing my favourite job now. Silver tape. It's so just fulfilling. Running silver tape, hiding caps.
Is it?
Yeah, it's therapeutic and fulfilling. Totally. It makes it feel like we're making a space van rather than a camper van. So yeah, it's the small things, isn't it, John?
Yeah, small things.
Keep me happy.
Definitely.
So, take 2. Apparently you've got to hit record.
We're still doing it. We're still messing up.
How are your arms, John?
Oh, dying. There's got to be an easier way than this. Surely to God. If you guys know an easy way of stuffing insulation into these bloody beams, let us know in the comments, please. Because this is not good. I don't know what's worse. I don't know whether the fact that our radio is stuck on Radio 2, so we have no other option on a Sunday afternoon to listen to Elaine Page show tunes, which is, well, not a pleasure. No offence, Elaine Page, but...
It's all right. I'll let you continue. I'll go and put the radio back on.
Oh, please don't.
So, we've continued with the spaceship. So, we've really gone over and above. There are gaps that run alongside the insulation and the cross beams. We have stuffed the cross beams with insulation, and we have also filled these channels with more and taped over it. So yeah, it does add to the spaceship look, and it'll all be covered up. It'll all go away, won't it, John?
Yep, we've got the pole installed, the lap dancing pole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the most exciting video this week. These jobs are all the little bits and pieces that are, you know, they're just they've got to be done, but they get in the way. And but I think once this is done now, then we can start thinking about the ceiling that I keep talking about. And every time I go to do it, discover that there's something else to be done first. But we're getting there.
Excuse the noisemaker.
Yeah. He's the chief wood recycler.
I think he's a bit chilly, so
Yeah,
we
I
better
know
go
I am.
home.
Let's go and chill out and get some food.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we are putting the vapour barrier up on the roof so that we can then put some carpet on some ply and put the ply up on the roof. I think that's what we've decided to do, carpet it, and then I think we're going to batten it. John was going to paint it, but now we're tempted to carpet it. Don't know why, maybe because it's easier. We haven't got any paint, we've already got the carpet. Probably that reason. I will check with him in a minute. Anyway, I'm going to put a time lapse on now so that you can see us putting the vapour barrier up on the roof. We have already put one piece up, and then we realised we haven't put the cameras on. So we've just stapled it for a minute to hold it up. We're going to go around and tape it now. And this is the rest that we've got to do. We've obviously got to cut the holes in for the roof vents. That's something we haven't sorted out yet. So you can see John's measuring away down there, the next bit. What are you doing, John?
Just marking the centre
Okay.
for the vapour barrier.
Right, today we're back on the ceiling. We've got the vapour barrier up. John put a couple of staples up to hold it in place because it was too hard to hold it up. So he's just gone over the staple holes with some silver tape, and we're going to get some more silver tape up around the edges to seal it off. Welcome back, guys.
Morning. Well, yeah, I suppose it still is morning. What have we done? So vapour barriers up on the roof. We've cut out obviously the skylights ready, and I've put the beam up for the support for the cupboards. After last video, if you watched last, anyway, yeah, so the cupboard beam is up. It just means that an 8x4 sheet is going to fit this way instead of us having to cut a 8x4 sheet widthways and do them in sections. It's still going to be in 2 sections, but it's going to work out better than if we did it the other way. So we're just going to panel that piece in one go, which should take us to this beam here, and that'll be the first sheet, and then the next piece then will be that bit, which we'll carpet. We're going to carpet it now, and then we'll put wooden slat beams over the top of it afterwards. So over here is the sheet supply that we are marking out. I've just got to mark out the skylight at this back end. So I'm just going to do the measurements for that. Now, cut that out, and then we can fit it and pop it on the roof. So here we go.
Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yes, you are a good boy. Yes, you are a good boy.
I've got the new nail gun out she knows nothing about, and she suddenly grabs the camera, so I'm presuming there's going to be a sarcastic comment coming any second.
Well, I don't know about this nail gun. Apparently I was present. Apparently I was there when he was trying to find the nails for it, but I've got absolutely... Can you stop making so much noise, please?
Well, how else am I going to get out of the box?
I've got absolutely no recollection whatsoever of buying the nail gun. Oh, good job though, because we need it now.
We do. It's a good job I bought one ready. The plan is I'm going to use the nail gun just to tack it into the ceiling beams, and then the main fitting of this fixing is going to be the actual wooden beams that will be screwed into the beams.
Are you having a problem with words again, John?
Me? No. Right, how does this thing work? That's the next question.
Dangerous.
Dangerous Brian. Do they just go in like that? Why won't that go in?
Why didn't you get out the instructions?
Because I'm a man. We don't read instructions. Ah, see? No instructions required. Just needed to line it up with the doofus.
Probably get them firing back in your face as you...
Maybe. We'll see. Oh yes. Armed and dangerous. Should we do a practice one into a bit of wood? I need some power. It's down there. Got a bit of scrap wood.
There was loads of scrap wood the
loads
other
of
day,
bits,
but
yeah.
we've had a tidy up, so...
No, that'll do. Ugh. Ooh, ready? Nothing. Turn it on. Make sure you switch it on.
Oh, you're right near the power cable when you're doing that.
There's nothing coming out, I think. No. Switch it off.
Is there a lock on it?
On this bit there is. Can't get the staff, can you, eh?
Read the instructions.
RTFM. Read the manual. Yeah, that ain't right. Okay, RTFM it is.
So we don't need the instructions, do we, John?
Nope.
Who put the nails in the wrong way?
The manufacturers, when they put it in the box.
Whatever.
Yeah, they just didn't know what they were doing, unfortunately. But luckily, we have now RTFM'd. And you still got to turn it on. Oh, yeah.
So the final nails have gone in.
Oh, my nail. That's not my nail, is it? No. Oh.
We haven't filmed the
We needed all our hands.
Yeah, the measuring of the last piece of the ceiling going in. It was tricky with measurements and working out angles, especially this angle over here to cut around. But it's in, so we've
Not enough.
argued plenty. Brilliant.
What are you doing?
The dog's had enough, we've had enough. What's the time, John?
Dog will leave me alone. It's 5:15.
So it's 5:15 on Friday night.
It's freezing.
We've worked our shift. That's it, we're off.
It's freezing and we're off.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next Friday.